Is Elon Musk in trouble? Alright, folks, welcome to What's Up with Wolf Bronski. I'm Wolf Bronski, and here's what's up. Telegram's founder, Russian billionaire Paul Durov, has been detained in France due to criticisms of the moderation policies of Telegram. It kind of reminds me of way back when with the whole Silk Road Ross Ulbricht case. He's now rotting in prison somewhere. What do you guys think about that? What are the parallels between these anyway, if any, or are they totally separate? It's one of those situations where I could see how you may, depending on where you fall on the political spectrum, maybe you have different points of view on it. Who do you think should be most worried? Elon or Durov? Probably Durov because he's the one who's in cuffs. Nigel Farage, the big Brexit guy, said that the arrest of Durov is troubling and wonders if Elon could be next. Telegram, the company itself, has released a statement saying that it's absurd to hold a tech company liable for the actions of its users. I mean, it's weird. I always feel kind of sad about that Ross Ulbricht Dread Pirate Roberts thing or whatever. But I'm one of those people who I'm like a big second chance guy, and finding out about almost anybody just rotting the rest of their life away in prison kind of bums me out. Not when it's somebody who did something like really heinous, but for these people who like non-violent crime type things, it's kind of sad, especially with that case because there were some strange things involved, like he was accused of hiring a hitman and then they didn't bring charges on that, but still brought it up. Does anybody know anything about that? Tell me about that. Get me up to date. I'm kind of surprised that Durov would even have gone over to France. I think what I would do if I were one of these billionaires who felt like people were kind of out to get me, I'd probably move out to some island or something. It's really, you're never safe. I mean, even the richest of the rich got their heads cut off during the French Revolution. Anytime people decide they're going to be upset with the uber rich, you better hope that you figured out some way to move to another planet where they can't get you, like Mars. And maybe Elon's got the right idea there. I don't know how much better being on Mars would be compared to prison, but he's smart to be looking for a second planet. So it's kind of weird to me that these billionaires stick around and even let themselves get in trouble. It seems like if you got $1 billion, you ought to be able to figure out some way to get out of it. And I guess a lot of them do. But like these guys in Russia, I mean, maybe they take you by surprise. Because if you're in Russia and you know Putin doesn't like you and you got $1 billion, what are you doing hanging around? Get out of there. Move to Guam. And it's funny that somehow Zuckerberg is kind of like, why's nobody after Zuckerberg? Is Facebook really is it just old news? Or let's lock that guy up. Let's lock all these guys up. So what do you think? Who would you lock up? Elon Musk, Paul Durov, Mark Zuckerberg. Who would you lock up? Who would you, marry? Who would you, yeah, no, let's not do that one. Who would you lock up? Or some combination of the three. And what do you think about Ross Ulbricht? Would you let him go? How many of the first three would you be willing to lock up in exchange for Ross Ulbricht going free? Or am I wrong about that? I mean, if he should be in prison, let me know. The guy was an Eagle Scout, I think, but I'm always surprised at the number of Eagle Scouts to do some things that are questionable. I read about some guy, he had been an Eagle Scout, and then he goes off and starts some fentanyl empire. He's like pressing his own pills, but he was doing such a bad job of it that some of them would have no fentanyl and some of them would have enough to kill like a city block. I guess that's it for this time. It's Sunday. It's a day of rest. But I wanted to be here for my 4 subscribers because that's just the kind of guy I am. So like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm Wolf Bronski, and that's what's up.